Hey, welcome to Tim's TV's post for Monday, August 13th, 2012. Some interesting things happened over the weekend. Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson, was arrested for domestic abuse. Apparently, he headbutted his wife. No news on if the wife had hit him or not, since he's been canned from the Miami Dolphins and canned from his reality TV show. Bad weekend. Although one thing, just because you're accused, you are innocent until proven guilty. And I really wish the Dolphins and his reality TV producers would have given Chad the opportunity to, go to court and explain himself. I think he got fired twice in one weekend and never was given the opportunity to explain his side of the story and if he ever touched her. I realize he was accused, but being accused in America doesn't mean you're guilty, unless, of course, you're discriminated against. Now, in non-related stories, Mitt Romney has picked Paul Ryan as his running mate. Paul Ryan, good conservative. He's got a plan that eventually balances the federal budget. Ryan is considered to be a true conservative, although there are some people like myself who wishes that the Paul Ryan budget actually balanced the budget faster, but I may be considered radical and extreme. I just expect that the amount of money politicians get paid, well over $150,000 to almost $200,000 a year, depending on what your job is in Washington, I expect you to balance the books. That's your job one. If you can't get income to match expenditures, you're not doing your job, and I consider that to be immoral. It's one of the reasons I like Newt Gingrich. He balanced the budget for 4 consecutive years, paid off $430 billion in our debt, and unemployment went down. That was a great accomplishment, and he managed to cut taxes while he did it. That was a very strong accomplishment. Newt actually left with a projected budget surplus of $2.5 trillion, but he wouldn't spend the money, so they got rid of him. Hopefully Paul Ryan is the type of guy that if he is vice president, he'll have the authority to force through budget restraints and save our country from itself, because we're going to be Greece, we're going to go bankrupt, and Paul Ryan is, I guess, a very good hope for balancing the budget and taking the country in the right direction. So the American people have to realize you get the government you deserve. You've had a guy that's added $6.2 trillion in debt in 4 years, increased the federal deficit by over 50%. We are now officially upside down national debt to GDP. We're at like 101, 102% debt to GDP, and if Obama's reelected, we'll probably get to 130% debt to GDP. That puts us where Greece is. That's economic disaster. That's Social Security being truly in danger. That's Medicare being unfundable. That's an utter collapse of the United States. And the ones that are really get hurt are the poor and the middle class. And if you want to protect Social Security, if you want to protect Medicare and Medicaid, you need to replace Obama and pray to God that Romney and Ryan control spending, because a collapsed federal government isn't good for anybody. But the rich people will be okay, relatively speaking. It's the poor people in Greece that are the ones getting hammered. It'll be the poor people and the elderly in the United States if America collapses, or when Obama collapses the United States in a second term, who will really, truly suffer. And that's something we want to prevent. So go Ryan, go Romney, and this is Tim's TV's post. Hopefully Chad Johnson can find a job. We don't need any more people unemployed in the United States. And maybe you have to understand, they've got their own TV show, or Chad did as of Saturday night. So maybe it's on video. Hopefully that those charges are all overblown and false. I wish the best for Mr. Johnson, and I wish the best for Paul Ryan and Mitt Romney. This is my blog for Tim's TV 2000, August 2012. Thank